Greetings, team. Welcome to Monday Morning Pearls, brought to you by Span the Chasm. My name is Randy Remersma. Before we get into the Pearl, I want to encourage you to go out and listen to our podcast, Uncommon Sales Success. It's a compilation of interviews with sales leaders across the space, some great learnings in here. Why does it matter to you? Because there's very practical and immediately actionable advice that's going to come out of these things. Learnings from mistakes, best practices we're seeing playing out in the field, stuff that's going to help you be more successful immediately. Where do you go get them? Go to spanthechasm.com/podcast. All the information you need is there. It'll point you to all the different platforms that you might like. So with that, on to this week's Monday Morning Pearl.
Gotta be honest, I absolutely love my job because it ties together all sorts of things that you think would be completely unrelated. Some of you may have seen that Randy and I have launched this old school versus new school pipeline generation prospecting plan. So within this, I'm getting all these new tools. And so I had this awesome experience with a SaaS onboarding team and their customer success team. And it got me thinking about a few things. First was, man, I've been jacked up. I've been talking this thing up, and you can hear the energy in my voice every time I talk about it. So Evelyn is my customer success manager, right? And she's done a few things that I think are directly applicable to help you and your team become better sellers. So first, incredibly prescriptive. They took a process that could have been long and ongoing and, quite frankly, a little daunting when you think about the fact that I have to add new behaviors into my regular operating rhythm that don't already exist. And she had a very prescriptive approach. It was do this, then this. Once I did this, it was another piece, said do this next. The bite-sized pieces made this process on the onboarding incredibly effective and gave me an incredible amount of confidence. Second, it was forward-looking. She pre-anticipated my needs and provided resources for them, right? She looked forward into what I was going to be asking and the questions I were. She relied on her success. Now, here's the thing. We screw up in sales all the time because we think we have to be an expert in our client's business, which Evelyn is not. She's an expert in her business. And so because of that, and because of all the people she's helped, she was able to anticipate the types of needs I would have and provide me those resources. Third, in it to win it. I feel like Evelyn is on my team, right? We've interacted 6 times by email, and I'm pretty sure that she's getting a Christmas card from me this year, right? She's providing guidance in unexpected ways and in moments that I didn't expect. I'm seeing things come up. I'm seeing emails come in where she says, have you considered? She's providing guidance, which is saying, hey, this is the way we would do it, and here's something you could do to try, right? Giving me professional guidance while still allowing me to feel like that I have a part in the process. So the result was I was able to launch a process that could have taken weeks and got it done in only days. She created a tremendous amount of confidence for me and them in the process. So let's talk about this. How do we apply this on the sales side of the world? Well, I think there are probably 4 specific things that we can do. First is make it clear. Not for you, for your prospect. What are we doing? Where are we going? What are the steps? Slow it down and put bite-sized pieces in front. If you've got a process that's 38 steps long, there's no reason to talk to your prospect about step 35 in the discovery meeting. Second, be intentional. Evelyn was very, very intentional with me. We're doing this, and then we're doing this, and this is why, right? Be intentional about providing that advice. Third, be purposeful. I believe that you can run your life and you can pretty much point to anyone who's successful. And one of the things they do better than most is they're purposeful with all their movements. So in sales, we need to be purposeful. And so one of the things we like to talk about is purposeful in providing value, because we cannot determine when we provide value. The prospect tells us when we provided value. So continue to be purposeful and overperform. If you're just hitting your standard SLA, if you're just doing the thing just because, that doesn't create raving fans, right? And the fourth thing that I really liked about this process was the result was confidence and velocity and opportunities, right? If we're clear and intentional and purposeful with our prospects, the result will be confidence, right? We have to have confidence in our sales process. They have to have confidence that we can take them through an evaluation process. What will this do? It'll create velocity and momentum. And velocity and momentum and opportunities is how we take care of one of the 3 pillars of sales and really, really dial it in. And that is, we shorten sales cycle times by creating confidence and velocity. So what I tell you is take my lessons from a SaaS onboarding team, move them over and apply them to your sales team, and I think you'll notice that the velocity of your deals will increase and the quality of your conversations and relationships will get substantially better.